Hello. Okay, so a bit of a rush to get this in time. The lobby's already loading up, as you can see there. It's Monza. It's a proper FIA race. My first ever stream of an FIA race. How it's going to go, I have no idea. I'm not going to take it too seriously, to be fair, because this is only the exhibition season, really. So I just need to see how it works. I'm not sure how the connection's going to be. It's more of a trial run, this, to see what it's going to be like. I've never done an FIA with streaming, especially because I'm still on one internet connection, so I don't know how. I have no idea what it's going to be like. Hi, Nuno. Oh. Right, it was a bit of a late call on starting the stream. Like, I literally just got the stream set up in time to join this lobby. So sorry about the lack of a delay before the racing's going to start, but we've got qualifying anyway, so the race won't start for another, what, 10 minutes or so, isn't it? I haven't really warmed up either. It's Super GT in here as well. So Super GT's in here as well. Yeah, has anyone seen there's an update tomorrow, I think, for the daily races. I'm not doing the nations, by the way, me digitally. I'm only doing the manufacturer. I haven't even driven anything on the nations yet, so I have no idea. I wouldn't do it now anyway, because I've not even tested it at all. I need to get warmed up here a bit. That time zone, where the penalty zone there is, that'll be a bit of an issue, I think, because yeah. So if you cut this corner on your lap, you just got to pit and change tyres. Right. Where's Super GT? I didn't see him in it. Where is he? Oh, there he is. His connection was looking a little bit iffy then. 1 bar. Is Super GT going to last the race without getting disconnected? I forgot to keep my foot on the accelerator. We're going to be stuck in the pits here. Not what I wanted. It shouldn't matter too much. I'm going to burn some fuel. No, this is manufacturer. I'm not doing nations. Like, I think on the title it says manufacturer, right? No stops-offs. I'm gonna no stop it. There's big reasons why. I think if you had a total clean track, the stop might be faster. But if you're gonna stop with traffic, you're risking getting penalties, and you don't want to get them, of course. So I want to no stop it. Right, let's accelerate a bit now. I need people just to, like, I need a bit of a gap here. Yes, I don't think it's faster overall. If I had no traffic at all, I think doing the softs and pitting might be faster. But with traffic, it's got to be a no stopper, I think. Oh, come on. I need to get some space. There's There's just no space at all anyway. I need some space. Mario, too hot for you. Evening Key, nice seeing you again. Thank you for that donation, mate. Massively appreciated. I really do appreciate that. And just to let people know, from now on, I won't be reading the chat really too much now. This is going to be concentration, and I'm going to obviously be trying to get a good lap in and then the race. So if I ignore anything, just bear with me, obviously. And I don't think my notifications are working anyway. Well, they might be. Let's see. Yeah, they are now. All right, let's go. Let's hope they're not too slow up there. No. Right, that's that lap bailed. I'm gonna go in the pits and change tyres. That would have lost me too much time, I think. Let's just see. Might as well just put a banker lap in, I think, and then go back around, change tyres. That's just not been a good lap at all. Got time, right? So I'll do this and pit and then go for one final run, because this has been pretty awful this lap. Yeah, P7, that's not good at all. That was better than what I did on the first lap. So that's good to see though. Look, half a second up on worn tyres, and I wasn't really pushing it, so we can get in the 55s. We're going to do it. We're going to get pole, I reckon. We're going to go for it on the next lap. Just get rid of some fuel. Right, we need to just... We're only half a second down on pole. I should be able to easily beat that, I think. Let's just move that over a bit. Right, there's a lot of traffic behind me there, so I'm going to get in front of him here and then hope I can get it. I need a bit of space, so if I can get in front of that car up there, that might be perfect. Right, now, if he, I mean, good job there. Oh, I'm on your way, I'm sorry. That's because of PRT, though. He's in the middle of the track on the... Oh. I've got a feeling he's going to try and mess... I hope he doesn't try and mess my lap up now, though. Better. Yeah, could have been better. Could be in the top 3, I think. Oh, so close. P3 though, with against faster cars, the TT and the Mustang, not really much you can do. I'm happy with that for the Cayman. With that lap wasn't perfect, so I'm happy with that. I couldn't really do much more with the Cayman there. The Cayman's not strong enough to beat the Mustang or the TT. But I'm happy with that. That's not bad at all. When you look at the cars that are in this race, a lot of like SLS, I think the Vipers are in there. I'm quite happy with that. Super GT A 57.2, not a bad lap from him. We're gonna just stay on the soft tires. I'm gonna risk it. We're just gonna try it. Nicodemus donated $10 through Super Chat. Good luck in the race. Thanks a ton for the track, guys. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for that donation. Massively appreciated. And let's hope it just goes well. I'm going to risk the soft tyres, no stop, because I feel like that's the way to do it with this Porsche. Hopefully they can give me a slipstream. And let's hope it gets into second gear at the start of the race, instead of bogging me down in first. Yeah, I tested it last night. They do die, but I feel like this is going to be the better way for me to do this. Because I think there's going to be other cars around midfield going for a no-stopper, and the pitters, the people that are going to pit, could come out behind them, and that could cost them a lot of time. Thanks, Quentin. It was either, if you were going to do a stopper, it's definitely soft tyres you need to do. Mario Too Hot donated another five euros through Super Chat. Mate, thank you very much. Good luck. Thanks for that good luck message. I appreciate that, but Jesus, you don't need to keep donating, or you've already donated, mate. I appreciate that massively. Thank you very much. Right, so P2, and these are all fast cars that we're round, so we got the Mustang in front of us, the M4 behind us as well, which I'm a bit worried about on the straights, and I think there's an Aston Martin behind us as well, is it? Oh god. Let's see. So we've got the M4, and then look at all the fast cars we've got behind us. We've got the Aston Martin, and then I think we've got let's just hope we can stay in the slipstream. Dodge Viper, SLS. We're fighting with cars that we shouldn't be at the front really here, so I'm quite happy with that. There's the next slower car, P8. Another SLS. Let's just go through the grid, see what we've got. P10 in a Corvette. Apex Chris in the NSX. So you can see the back end of the grid's now coming in with the slower cars now. I'm surprised the RCFs are there. I thought they would be a bit higher up than that. Snake, PRT Snake in the port. I thought he'd be well higher than that. Here's all the Caymans at the back now. Super GT. Give him a wave. I really enjoy watching Super GT's videos. I like his streams more because I think he's really entertaining. I haven't been revving, have I? I forgot to be revving the engine. Ah! Why wasn't I revving? Burning fuel. What was that? What happened then? It's put me in second gear. That's good for me. I forgot to burn the fuel at the start. That's not good because I needed to do that. Yeah, I've got to follow them now because they're weaving like this to stay in the slipstream, so I'm not on the threat. Look at the straight line speed they've got on me there. Got to be a bit cautious with the tyres. Wow, come on. Why is he lifting that much there? I know he's in a faster car, but that car can go through that corner way faster than that. Wow, what are you doing? Are you going defensive or what? Come on, mate. In two minds what he's doing. Ah. That's annoyed me that. He went that way, then back again. Stupid driving. Penalty? I don't believe it. I swear. This could be a disaster. Oh, I was going off the line then. Let's just concentrate. This is when I needed to be doing fast lap times. Alright, let's go for it. I'm going to go for this. Come on. Let's see if we can get ourselves back in the top three. Not like that, I won't. Driving terrible. Look at the understeer on that Dodge. He just understeered everywhere then. 7 seconds behind the leader. He's pretty much got a pit stop and he can come out ahead of us. He's not made that, I don't think. Be careful with your rejoin. Come on. Nuno, if you do that, don't just cut across people, seriously. It's just like, if you're going to outbrake yourself into a corner, you need to rejoin safely, not just cut someone up. I hope that's not a drive-through. I mean, a penalty. Well, he braked before the 100. What is he doing? Right, again, like Tichney did. If you watch Tichney's stream when he Brands Hatch, he stayed over to the right-hand side when he was pitting. Just common sense. Oh my god, I'm getting really, really wound up with this race. I think I might have to pit here. I just don't know. The tyres are dead already. Let's see the gap. So annoying that if I would have had the clean track at the start, like without all the nudges and stuff, I think we would have been with a chance of winning this. Not like that though, I wouldn't. This has just gone so bad. Where's he going there? I'm gonna make him stay over that side. Yeah, you just push through, yeah, okay. Oh, I should have pitted. I feel now with the way the race was going. We're going to probably lose a few places on this final lap, I think. No point fighting that. How slow the lap times have been. They should have been in the 156s on the start. That slipstream's caught catching me out. Lost one but gained one. Ah, what a terrible race. Now we need to compare. 16:54 was my finishing time yesterday, wasn't it, when we had a clean race? I want to compare it because that was just horrible. What was the end time there? See, we would have been second. We would have had second, I think, if we would have just had a bit of clean track. To be fair, there's not much you can learn when... Was it Cobra weaving in and out the line and everything? It's just... That's why Monza... I love the track, but the racing... You need good people who understand what to drive like. If you can get... You'll be alright, Kalsa, because you can get away on the straights, but... I think the winner pitted then, by the way, just so you know, Kalsa. I think he pitted in that M3. Because that strategy is the fastest way if you can make it work. Awful. Well, what time is it now? I might have time to... I think now I can go on the American account and get some revenge. And we can do the American one. I think. Let's just see. I'm pretty sure it opens in about 20 minutes. That'll give me a chance to put on a livery. Me livery. So we can do another one now. Right, so... Let's just try and beat that 16:53 if we can get a clean track. Are you sure? Oh no, I think it's at 20. Is it not 9:20 the first slot? I thought. Yeah, Super GT. Mine was just a disaster, like beyond bad. Some of the driving by others, just weaving in and out of the racing line, and just when they're out braking themselves into turn ones and just going off the track and then just cutting out right in front of yourself and that. Not good, but oh well. I'm sure we'll have better races. It's annoying because the qualifying time is good, but you can't do much with some people the way they drive on Monza. I don't think it might get in the top split purely because a lot of the top drivers aren't there, are they? They're at the World Finals, so got a chance of the chance. I doubt I will, but at least it'll be A-rated drivers, I think. Let's just see. That's the wrong one. Okay, yeah, so it's in an hour's time. So what I'll do is let's set up we'll set up a lobby on that. So if anyone's doing the American lobbies, they can come in and join. I wonder if it'll be. Let me just check if it saves, because I've got it saved on my other profile. I don't know if it'll load up on this. Don't think it will, obviously, but we'll see. Yeah, I got a penalty as well. It's fair. I prefer it that way though, because it's trying to keep you driving to the track limits, I suppose. But it seems to be a bit better on collision contacts now, though. It seems to just give SR downs rather than a penalty. There's none on there, so do you know what? We'll go on to make it easier. Just remind me in the chat that 10 o'clock to go onto my other account, just so I don't forget. Yeah, it's definitely better. It's just Monza. It's just, if you can get away from traffic like we did yesterday in the test stream, it's fine. You can just, I could have done the no stopper on the softs and it was okay, it worked, but I think fighting with other cars like that, it just killed the tyres. That's the right one, isn't it? No, it just comes off your overall time, Zany. So if you got it after the penalty zone, it would just take it off your lap. At the end of the race, it would take like 2 seconds off or 1 second or whatever. That's the problem with the Porsche. There, you can make time up with the corners, but when you got fast cars around you that you can just get on your slipstream, there's not. It's just so hard. No, medium to medium's not a good strategy for this track. Because the softs they can last 8 laps, so you're best doing softs and softs, really. If you're in a Porsche, that is. I don't know, it depends what car you're in, really. Yeah, no worries, Nuno. It was just a bit annoying because when you came back on the track, you just ran like straight across my line. So I think I've got the lobby already. We can just go in. I'm pretty sure on the American lobby, if I get pole, I probably will go for the same strategy again because I think I can make it work on that one. Just create this. There you go. Yeah, I know you gave the. I know it was good you gave the position back, but it was just the time it lost me. I got overtaken by that BMW that won the race then. It was a bit annoying. It was just a bad race. I had penalty and I just couldn't get the rhythm going at all. Check everything's right here, so that's right. That's wrong. Mike J, thank you for subscribing, and Victor Cesar, is it? Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate them. Let me just check everything's right. So I'll do it as an open lobby. Let me, before I do this, every time that I forget. Oh. So just remember to remind me at 10 o'clock to go on my American account, because I'll probably forget. So public, 16 players, right? YouTube the key 25 again. FIA manufacturer practice. So if you've got an American lobby coming up, this is good for you to practice. No, I'm not doing nations. I haven't even been in the car yet, mate. I don't even know. I know it's the Ford that everyone's using, but I don't like road cars. I'm not a massive. I need to practice with them really, but I'm not a massive fan of them. I prefer the race cars. I've always preferred race cars and racing games, except for Drive Club, because that game actually had quite a lot of grip, so it was quite good fun on that. So let's just try and redeem ourselves on the American account. I want to compare. I want to see if I can beat that 16 minutes 53 on the American account, which I think I can do. Obviously, with it now, I've warmed up a bit. I should have probably warmed up a bit more. Yeah, that's why one of the reasons, Cal, so that I don't do it, because I've got the shifter there, but for me to set it all up, it's an absolute pain. I have to take my wheel off. I have to move the pedals over so that this bar in the middle doesn't get in the way, and it takes like an hour and a half to do it, and I just can't be bothered with it. Yeah, the Maserati road car with sports medium tires or something like that's good, but as soon as you put like the comfort softs and all that, I just don't like that. At least put sports tires on it to race with. That was just awful, that race then, and a bit annoyed at that. But like I say, I've got to keep doing it and just keep getting practice while I'm streaming with it. So we'll do the American one and see if we can improve a bit. I'm hoping I might just get into the American top split. Do you know what I could have? Do you know what I could have done really? I could have gone on to Cataluna, but I don't know if people have cheated on their lobbies now with the lap times. Got myself ranked up a bit, but we'll just leave it like this now. I was quite happy with the qualifying time. Yeah, all got 2.3. I'm annoyed. I didn't even see what the points were available in that. I don't think there was big points in that race we just done then, though. It didn't look like a particularly high-rated lobby, so I'm guessing there was only like 2,200 or 2,300 anyway. So if I can get some other good results, I don't think that race would have even counted anyway for my 4 best races. What track is the Group 2 race at in the Nations? Kinda wish I would have done like an open lobby and had a warm up before that. I think I'll do that next time. I think if we stream on Saturday and Wednesdays now, I think what I'll do is I'll always do an open lobby before the races just to get warmed up on them, because otherwise I'm not really warmed up at all. Cataluna, is it? Oh, that'll be good. I like the sound of that. You can watch who you want, Cal, so I'm not bothered. You don't need to write that there, you know. I mean, if you want to watch whoever you want, you go and watch them. You don't need to state who you're going to watch. To be fair though, Cal, so you're normally stream sniping Tidgney anyway. So you'll be racing when he's streaming. So that's your banker lapping, and then we're going to do a faster lap now. He has no brakes on his fingers. I think Saturdays I'll be streaming earlier races probably. Because what I'll do on the Saturday, if I do it, I'll probably try and do an earlier race and then do open lobbies after it. I don't know about when. Sometimes I won't be able to stream it. It'll just be whenever I can do it. Oh, where's the 50 gone? I wanna pronounce that name that subscribed them. Don't know if you saw it in the chat. KOKS. How do I say that one without saying cock? Oh, 789, thank you for subscribing, mate. And Mentor, what is it? Boot Cars, thank you for subscribing, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow the update. I'm gonna obviously, I think it's just going to be... I'm hoping that it's fixing the... I really hope they've... my theory is that all they fixed is just that glitching on the M track. Yeah. I didn't think of that, did I, in this one? But, I didn't want to say thank you, cock, for subscribing, though. Sounded a bit bad, didn't it? But yeah, I think it's just going to be fixing the lag at the start of the race. I don't think that the track limits will be fixed, because let's be, you know, the Red Bull Ring and Fuji are still not fixed. So I very much doubt they would have fixed Catalunya. I think that'll be in another update. But let's just see. I don't think we'll be getting the track either tomorrow, because we're obviously getting the new track on coming soon. But I don't think that'll be in tomorrow's update. I can't see that. I think this is just a bug fix basically. Calcit, if they fix the Lamborghini's tyre wear, that car would be just like... All you've got to do is look how strong the Lamborghini and TT are in race B with no tyre wear. If they make the tyre wear as good as other cars, then they're going to walk away with Group 4. So that's where, I mean, what I think they need to do is make it a little bit better. Not too much, just a bit better. It does need to be better though, I agree. Just a little bit, not too much though. No, terrible result. Wasn't a good race at all. We're gonna get try and get a better result in the American lobby. Yeah, there's a lot of people saying Spa is a... I think the three tracks that it's gonna be one of is gonna be either Monaco, Spa, or Silverstone. I didn't think Spa was coming, but when I read that FIA bloke mentioned Spa, it made me think possibly, but I still don't think it'll be Spa, but you never know. I had no idea where the braking point was then, because someone took the marker out. I just chucked it in, hoped for the best. You say nerf the Porsches, right? Yeah, they do need a bit of a nerf, but not massive, because in Group 3, there's still loads of cars. Like, the Golf is a better car. The Golf was faster for me on my American account than the Porsche was a lap. I was doing, in the race, I managed to hit a 55, 1 minute 55 in the race. Is it 45 or, is it 45 or 55? Can't remember, but 45 I think it was. The Golf's the car they need to put, nerf. Definitely, I think, in Group 3. I think what they could do with doing with the Porsche is maybe add 1% weight, but then give it 1% power. Just so it's a bit heavier, but then a bit faster down the straights. Yeah, the problem with Calcet, leaderboards, you don't... This is my argument so much with the BOP. You cannot BOP cars based on time trial. You need to BOP based on race. Now, the Golf, with its, like, insane race pace, is one of the best cars, I think. Porsche is definitely up there. What I think they should do with the Porsche is add weight to it, but give it power, so that it's going to be slower in the corners, but faster down the straights. What other cars could they... I think they need to possibly... I can't think. What other cars are a little bit... See, Group 3 I don't think's that bad. I think it's just the Porsche and the Golf that need just a slight change. Merc doesn't need more power. What they need to do... The Merc's good now. The Merc's... I think the Merc's probably... As an all-round car, it's where it should be. It's an okay car as an all-round car. I don't know, Nisman. I am A-rated, but I don't know whether I'll get into the top lobby, but we'll see. I should have really done a race before it. And a couple of races and ranked it up a bit, but... I've done the open lobby now. Yeah, it is hideous, but it's quite nice to drive the Golf, though. Right, well, let's just let people know I'll start this race. The BMW doesn't need a buff either. That's another one where people think just because it's not used on the leaderboards. The M4 now is competitive because there's no fuel involved with a lot of... this is, right, another thing that they're not taking into consideration. For FIA, they're running different fuel settings than they are for daily races. So the BOPs don't match from daily race to FIA. So when they do a change in BOP that affect for the FIA races, it can make it negative in the daily race. They need to start like bringing both in line with each other. However they run one, run the other one the same, because the BOP needs to be matched, or we're just never going to get there with the BOP. Especially in Group 4, it's everywhere. Yeah, the M6 is a good car. It just needs the fuel sorting out on it. It's not very good on the fuel. But then it's not important for the FIA now, but then in daily races it is. That's where they need to fix. It's so easy for them to fix this game. All they've got to do is have the same settings for FIA as they do for daily races. Keep it so there's no fuel involved. Maybe lower the tyre wear down. If we've got less tyre wear, that brings into play like the Lamborghini Group 3. It makes that a better car. It makes the TT in Group 4, the Lamborghini Huracan in Group 4. All these cars get better. Yeah, McLaren Group 3 car, it's a tricky car to drive. That's a problem with that car. Right, let's start this race. So if you're in the pits, you need to come out. Cup of tea. Waitress. So this should take us to... what time will it be? Just a bit before... well, we'll have might be able to do 2 of these, I don't know. So the Alpha, he's not going to pit behind me. Carl Lamb won't pit in that. Because he's a good driver. I think people will know who he is. He used to be... is it FT Lamb? I don't know. I don't know his old name. He's in my esports team, though. The 4C is weak down the straight, so that's its problem, but then it's so good on tyre wear. That start when you're in first place like that. Yeah, I might not even have to do a defensive here because it's so slow down the straights. So this will be interesting to see. Let's see if now I'm at the front of the grid, what sort of pace I can do with the soft tyres. And now I've warmed up a bit as well. Let me just see. I can't read that at the moment. With it 3R45 us. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll read the other one after. It doesn't have any straight line speed. Look at that. Look how slow it is down the straight. I mean, the Cayman's not fast, but... I would love LMP2 cars in this game. That would be amazing if that ever happened. It's a car they really, you know, it'd be great if they could bring it in, but I don't think it'll ever happen. I should have just stayed to the right hand side really then. Thing with that car though, I think he's gonna have to pit. That car's really strong at this track. Yeah, the Vantage is awful on tyre wear, but it's a bit like the SLS, it depends on the track. Look at the power of that Vantage, so fast down the straights. Brake early because I had a big slipstream then. You can now feel the difference when you're behind someone on this track. The loss of downforce is really high at this track. He can't do nothing because while I've got the slipstream of his car in front of him, if he pulls out, he's just going to lose so much speed. Look at this now, lap 3 and we're in the 56s. We were in the 59s before. Shows you the difference. When you just got a clean drivers that aren't causing you havoc. Look how fast that car is. The Aston Martin is just so fast at pulling out the corners. I had to let him go then. It was a risky move to go up for that inside, but I felt like I had to let him just go for it. Cayman. This isn't the actual FIA. This is just a practice lobby at the moment before we go in the American one. That Alfa Romeo, I mean, people say that Alfa Romeo needs to be faster down the straights, but imagine how powerful that would be at this track if it had even more speed. I mean, I know it's slow down the straight, but the cornering speed's just far too high. And it's really good on the tyres as well. That's why I say if people want the Cayman like to be nerfed, they need to nerf that car as well. Yeah, the EU was a disaster. I don't want to talk about it. His tyres are in much better... I reckon he's on medium tyres, possibly. He seems to be getting a lot more grip through the corners. I just can't break into the corners like he can. Is that just how good the Alfa Romeo is on the soft tyres? Because it's like it's got no wear. How you feel? It's basically driving as if it's just got no tyre wear. Wow, they need to... This is my argument though. People say, talk about the Cayman. Look how strong that car is on tyre wear. There's just nothing. I can't compete down through the corners with that. That's just too much grip now. My tyres are going. Yeah, I know he's fast, but I'm pretty sure if we were in equal cars, we'd be fairly close. Because in qualifying, I was half a second ahead. I know he didn't get probably a best lap in, but that car is it's just a tyre wear that's doing it, because I was fine in the early stage, but then now it's just impossible. Jesus. I still think the pit stop's probably faster. Look, because there's the Aston Martin. I'm gonna consider a pit stop in the American race. Yeah, and this is the reason it's like that is because of the tyre wear. If they lowered the tyre wear, it'd equal it up a bit, but then I think still, I mean, I don't know, yeah, it probably would equal it out a bit, I think. We're actually gaining a bit now. We're starting to pull back in a few attempts. Well, I was until I did that oversteer moment. But look at the Aston Martin behind. So the Aston Martin, maybe the stopper is a faster way, but then that car's got the speed down the straights to do that. I don't think the Cayman's got the top speed to do it. Oh. We'll let him go. Oh, the tyres are gone even more than before. I swear every race you do, the tyres feel totally different. Every single race. Yeah, it needs to be a bit more shorter because you don't really touch 6th gear. It needs to shorten the gears to make it a bit faster accelerating, really. But then that'll make it so overpowered at some tracks, though. It would just be destroy everything if it had shorter gearing, to be fair. Oh, look at that. No grip at all. I think the pit stop's the faster way now. I really do. Obviously, not for... I don't know about the Alfa Romeo. It's a hard one with that car. Yeah, the tyre wear is... They've upped the tyre wear for FIA for the season. It's on ×10. And that's with soft and medium tyres. Normally, it used to be like ×7, but with hard tyres. But now they've changed it. So I'm going to pit, I think, because he pitted. I'm pretty sure this guy behind pitted, and I'm pretty sure I should be ahead of him. The problem with Alfa Romeo is a Group 3 car. And with this season, there's more Group 3 races than Group 4. So you're going to put yourself at a big disadvantage for the Group 3 races, obviously. Yeah, 2-stopper, I think. Maybe lap 3, yeah. Yeah. Get out of traffic and then just go for it. That might be an idea, that. It would all depend on traffic, though, because you could come back out in severe traffic. Not a 2-stopper, sorry. Not a 2-stopper at all. I mean, 1-stopper. Definitely not a 2-stopper. Jesus. I meant a 1-stopper, but pit on lap 3 and then do 5 laps on the next sim. Look at that. Yeah, because look, 15:49. My time wasn't too bad. It was 15:55. It would have been P2 in the lobby I did in the EU race. That would have been P2. So that shows you. The time I finished there was good enough for P2 in the race I did. But it's definitely faster to pit, I think. I mean, the pad's just as fast as the wheel, so it won't really make a difference. There's no real... as far as, from what I can tell, like Calster, M. Thomas has dropped his pace since he's gone to the wheel quite, like, drastically. G29 in my view, but other people will say that the T300. It depends though. I know people like Calster managed to survive with tyre wear on the Lamborghini at Catalunya really well. There's not a massive difference with tyre wear. There is maybe a little difference, but it's not massive because Calster's been surviving his tyre wear really well on the pad. I would go with the G29. But I mean, a wheel with the Alfa Romeo, maybe it's got like, say, 5-10% more tyre wear. Then, have we got time? Yeah, we can do another one here. Let's go to track and qualify and then try and pit. The wheel, if it had 5% or 10% better tyre wear, which I think it depends on how aggressive you are as well, and your brake balance affects your tyre wear as well. But the Alfa Romeo would be so overpowered. Yeah, it's definitely a pit stop. See, that guy was 5 seconds behind me when the pit stop phase. Fanatec Tour Front, that's a hard one because if you're playing on PC as well, if you're gonna race like Assetto Corsa, iRacing, Fanatec definitely. But if all you want to do is play GT, the Thrustmaster GT. So I think I'm going to try a pit stop now, but it seems like the way to do it, especially if I can hold on to a slipstream of a faster car. Yeah, I like the G29. It's basically a G27, just different looks. The pad is right. We've had this argument so many times. There are plenty of pad players that got to the World Finals. Thomas is there now, and he's going to be there on the weekend. He got there using the pad. The pad is just as equal, I think, but you probably will be a bit smoother with the wheel. But there are some classes of car, like Group 1. I think even like Thomas will tell you that in some tracks, the control pads were faster than the wheel because it's just easier to use. There is certain tracks that suit the pad a lot, and car combinations, obviously. I've tried the pad, and I was surprised how much easier than I expected it was. I did a video on it ages ago testing it, and it was really easy to be consistent on it. That's a penalty. Hit and change. You've got to remember, with the pad, it depends how good you are with the pad. Obviously, look at, I mean, you only have to look at Jamie 995, Thomas, Calster. I think Hellfire used to use the pad. He was fast with it. There's loads of people that use the pad. I think a lot of people think some of the drivers that hit the top 10 stars are all on wheels, but they're not. There is quite a few that use pad that get in the top 10s and drive really well and win races in FIA. Yeah, definitely it will take time. That's my point massively, because a lot of people say you buy a wheel, you'd be instantly faster, and you just wouldn't be. It can take months to even get close to being as fast as you used to be. I agree with that 100%. But that's what I was saying before. Like, a lot of people seem to think you go and buy a wheel and you'll be faster than the pad straight away, and it doesn't work like that. I think there's some tracks that the wheel will be faster on. Like, there's certain tracks that you probably get a tenth or two. But it works both ways. There's other combinations that the pad will be faster on. Yeah, I know loads of people in other racing games, they thought they'd buy a wheel and just instantly be as fast as they were on the pad, and like 4 months later, they're still nowhere near. It does take time. Yeah, I can play on the pad. I used to play other games on the pad that was reasonably close to the wheel. I just don't enjoy it as much. For me, it's immersion. I get bored playing on a pad. It just doesn't feel the same for me. It just doesn't feel like you're racing as much. When you're on a wheel and you're in a battle, it feels like you're racing a lot more than when you're using a pad. Let's let him go there. I need to do a lap, don't I? I haven't even done a lap yet. All this talking's making you hungry and talking about pads. Right, let's concentrate and try and get a lap before this American lobby opens. I'm just hoping this patch tomorrow is going to fix the server issues. I know they have said it's going to, but whether it actually does fix it. Let me go past into turn 1, Jester. Did someone just try and do the cheat there? Who was that? Anyone let me know, unless it was his connection, I don't know. Oh, it was him there. I was wondering what that smell was. It stinks. No, this is just practice before the FIA starts in about... I'm doing the American lobby in a minute. Messed the lap up a bit at the end here, but the last sector and the middle sector wasn't particularly great either, but as long as I start towards the front. Most of the pad users don't use counter steer, mate. Just so you know, like the fast ones don't use it. M. Thomas didn't use it. Calster doesn't use it. Jamie doesn't use it. No, the smell she's got. What have you got there? That's not what I can smell. It must be them. It's on. Are they cheese near this? Yeah. So she got cheese on you, Chris. They stink. So let's start this. What was his lap? So yeah, my lap was really poor. I did what was it? 55.8 before, wasn't it? So. Because I'm reading chat, trying to see what's going on in the chat while driving. I mean, I don't. It's not necessarily got its own built-in assist. What some of it is. I mean, it might have like certain things that will be like easier. Like it'll have. It's hard to explain, but obviously the main difference is with the rotation from left to right can be for certain corners you can be quicker. with the pad, but I'm not 100% sure with this. Just I don't know. I just found it was a little bit easier on traction than I expected. That's what I noticed when I tried the pad. Getting on the power was easier, much easier than what I expected after driving on the wheel. That's the only thing I thought. Yeah, I miss Drive Club. We'll do a stream on that eventually. Yeah, they did okay. So some of them like lost quite a bit of time though. I think when you watch the World Tour events, not the final ones, some of the drivers were on the pad then and they had not much practice and they did suffer a bit. But M. Thomas did okay on the wheel. Yeah, I've got the new Assetto Corsa. But the multiplayer that's been added is pointless. I was really looking forward to that. And then when I read the patch notes, the multiplayer that's been added to the new Assetto Corsa, because it's obviously in early access, it's just all it is just an open practice lobby. There's no actual racing. So I was like, oh, maybe wait a bit longer then. No, this isn't the qualifying. I've already done the EU race. We're going to do the American lobby in a bit. This is just a practice lobby. Let's do the stop anyway this time. I think that's going to be the way to do it. Try and use Roswald's slipstream. I think it's just, like, really honest, it just depends on personal, like, ability and skill as well. Same as with a wheel. There's wheel users that are 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds slower than the top drivers. It's just down to how good you are with each individual thing. There's good wheel players, good pad players, and bad wheel players and bad pad players. It's the same with everything. Look how fast that Lamborghini is. Ooh. Yeah, they do twitch around a lot. Like the rear seems to go a lot. Sometimes that just is lag though, because it was doing that on Callister, but he wasn't actually doing that. Whoa, whoa, massive moment. Manual gears wasn't really a problem for me on the pad when I used it on Drive Club. I found that quite easy. Just use triangle and square. Triangle to up gear and square to go down a gear. So when we've got grip with the tyres, it's fairly equal to the Alpha, but I think from lap 3 and 4 that Alpha's just so strong. So it's fairly even at this point of the race when the tyre wear is not an issue. So I think if we pit, we might be able to get close to him again. Someone's took the brake marker out. Yeah, I'm tempted. I'll just... No, I'm not going to pit. Look at the traffic. No. Lap 4. Forza 7's terrible on a wheel. That's the problem with Forza. And the online is a joke. I mean, I watched Super GT's video about the new physics where the cars are like bricks. They don't move. I was literally sat there watching and thinking, what have they done to that game? I mean, yeah, it was bad watching cars take other cars out, but now they just don't move. It just looks so odd. The box now, I've just come out in all that traffic. Forza's never been good on a wheel. That's the one thing they need to do with that game is fix the wheel because it's terrible. Surprised we're hanging on here as well as we are for these 4 laps. But this is where now the tyre wear kicks in on the Porsche. You can feel it on the steering through there. Oh, Jenkins is gone. Been even though, still 1.2 seconds behind him. That's pretty much the gap it's been all the race. He's gonna pit as well. I thought he would. Yeah, I think weak ABS should be the faster way to do it. Personally, but they won't do it. I think that would alter too much with then the BOP and everything else. Didn't get a very good exit then. Dodge Lam isn't Calster. I mean, I say Dodge. I think his name might have been Dodge Lam before. I don't know. Oh, we did that better than him. He's lost time there. If I can get in that slipstream, it'll be so close. I need to get in the slipstream. You see Jenkins behind as well. I've always said it in the chat. He's a very fast driver. Look, I mean, he's got about 6 seconds worth of penalties, like, but he is fast. Oh, ran a bit wide there. We lost some time. Look how fast that Alpha is now that it's got the lighter car though as well. It seems like way faster on lighter fuel. I did make a mistake then though, so. Yeah, that's he's in my esports team. He's in esports and cars. No, it's not Calster. Definitely, I know for a fact it's not Calster because this guy's in my esports team. That was better through there. I got a really good exit. We should get a gain in now. If I can stay in his slipstream though, the only reason, if I wouldn't have lost the slipstream at the start, I think we would have been able to just stay ahead because of the power. Because we're matching him pretty much now. I'll see if he is in Maris. I'll see. That wasn't very good. Poor exit. I'm interested to see how fast this race finishing time is going to be though now. Oh, he's got a 2.4 seconds for that. Perfect example of the penalty system being just daft. He didn't gain any time. He ran a little bit wide, I think, if anything, and lost time. And that's supposed to have been fixed in the last update. I got dirt on my tyres. Oh, no way. If I wouldn't have made that mistake, we would have had the slipstream. We copied each other. Oh, no. Well, I copied him. I think Jenkins did the same as well. It's definitely not Calster. Calster's doing his manufacturer's race before. That's why he's not on the chart. He was doing the 9 o'clock manufacturer race. Yeah, I'm going to change accounts now. So look at... So that was faster for me. Definitely a 15-minute 51. Fast. That would have been fast enough to win the EU race. So it shows you that the pit stop is probably the faster way, but it's traffic. Yeah, I was going to say, Hellfire knows him. Good race, Jenkins. Unlucky on that mistake. Good speed, though, considering you don't play it that much. Yeah, 1551.7, wasn't it? So, yeah, nearly a 52 versus a 54, I think, was the best I did on a no-stop with the softs. When I had clear traffic. It's hard. It's all gonna... I'm gonna just play it by the traffic, really, and where I qualify. So let's go onto the American account and do the FIA now, the proper one. I'm hoping I get in a top split with some good drivers. I really am, but I don't think I will. We'll see. Alright, let's end that there anyway. And go on to the other account. Log out. Same Porsche. The reason I did that is because if I tried to change cars, it would probably mess me up if I had to like have a little warm up and practice. Eventually I want to be doing the top split races in the American lobbies. I could have picked a different car, but once you get used to a car, you don't really want to drive another car at the same track on the same day. No, it hasn't got an SSD. I've got a in mine now. I've got like I don't know if I've got the original. I think I actually sold the other one. I did used to have a like the hybrid one, the hybrid drive, but it's just a standard 1 terabyte. Yeah, Jenkins, you should definitely. Are you on the wheel or the pad now? I think if you're on the pad, you'll be up. I think you and Calster will be so close. I know how fast Jenkins was on Drive Club though, so that's why I know he'll be good on this. Right. Let's enter this. Let's just see. Like, I see. I'm only just A rated. That's a problem. Oh no, I'm close. I might make it in. Do you think? Because I'm not far off the end of A. That's not bad considering all we've done on this account really is just starting last. I haven't really started at the front really at all. So I've done quite a good job there, I think, keeping it going up. Yeah, the wheel's so much more immersive, I find. The pad just gets a bit boring. Enter this if we can. Yeah, we can enter this now. There you go. So we'll enter that. No livery on the car. Should I put my livery on it or should I... Yeah, let me put my livery on it. I've got time to do it, so... Don't know if I've downloaded it already. Let's just check. If not, I can find it easy enough. No, if they were beating us fair, then I don't think the best drivers would have anything. They'd be fair enough. Like, where is it? It's on. I'm on the wrong bit, aren't I? There. Yeah, the more faster drivers, the better, in my view, because it's more competition and more. But they still need to do something. Oh, I haven't got it yet. Right, so I haven't got it. They need to do something to get everyone back into the game. Really, in my view, they need to start bringing people back in by opening up the driver rating limit. Why limit it at 75k still baffles me. I just don't see the point of that. They need to open it up and like no limit at all, and then everyone will be battling for the highest rated driver, and then everyone's going to come back to the game then. Because if they do that and they run these World Tour events by, you know, the ones not the ones that are based from the FIA qualifying, but the other ones, and just say we're going to pick the people with the highest rated driver rating, everyone will be back on it, and it'll be a better game straight away. So let's just find Mongino. There he is. And let's just go to his gallery. He's done so many liveries for me. Look at this, right? He's done that one that I haven't even. I need to get that one. Or the Porsche, the Corvette, Ford GT. I need to get all these. 919 hybrid. I like that one. Tidgeneys are on there. All Tidgeneys. Where's me Cayman? Where are you, Cayman? There you are. So let's go into my car. It says it on the PlayStation. If you go, it tells you the UK time on the actual PlayStation home menu. The events, just go to events and it tells you. You can set a reminder on your PlayStation to watch it. So you won't miss it if you do that. Because they've actually, I don't think they did it last time for the World Tour events, but now they're putting it as an event so people can actually go on the PlayStation and see it. So hopefully it's going to have a lot more viewers on this time. But that might make it a little bit chaotic when you're trying to chat to people you know and it's just the chat's just going crazy. That's done right. So right, let's enter this. I'm gonna go to the toilet quickly. The penalties at Monaco, yeah, possibly. We'll see. Go to the toilet and then. Right, 2 seconds. Right. Monaco and quality. I like Monaco, and it will be a good race if you get like some really fast drivers that can keep consistency there. But I don't think I'd enter a daily race on it. Should we try? Yeah, imagine that. Should we try and do a last place start on the American account there? That wouldn't work. Yeah, I meant hacking. Who's been hacking? No one's been hacking the game, I don't think. What's this? I don't know what's been said here. All the best racers know each other. What if someone came in and started being... Oh, you... I don't think... I don't think you could even hack the PS4, to be fair, because it's online only. That's why. That's one of the big reasons why GT Sport is online only, which people don't understand. The reason they've done that is because to keep making sure no one can do anything dodgy. It's the same as iRacing. That's why that's pretty much online, basically an online only racing game. They are adding single player to that though for AI, which is I'm going to be interested to try. Hopefully it'll be really competitive and might make for some good racing against. Even if PS4 has a jailbreak though, it's pointless because as soon as they release an update, it can't go online. F1 team. I don't really support a team. I like a few drivers. I like Ricardo. I like Max Verstappen's driving. Sometimes a bit over the top. I like Lewis Hamilton sometimes. He's a bit of an idiot off the track, but I'm more bothered about what he does on the track. And I like Vettel as well. I think Vettel's good. I just think he's had a bit of a bad end to the season. Yeah, most games are online. That's what annoys me when you see all these people complaining about, oh, it's got no single player and you have to be online. There's reasons for that. It's to stop people cheating. Yeah, he is too aggressive, but you only have to look at Hamilton when he was Verstappen's age. Hamilton was the same. Verstappen will grow and get better. I'm pretty sure of that. And I like that he's got that temper as well. I said it when he did that. I like that he went up to Ocon and basically nearly punched him in the face. I'm surprised he didn't, to be fair, but when I watched it back, I still don't know what to think about it because I think Verstappen should have given him more space. But Ocon, he was faster though, that's the thing. Ocon was a bit faster with the fresh tyres on, so it's a hard one. I really don't know. Yeah, Verstappen, give him a few more years. You only have to remember what Lewis Hamilton was like when he was young. He was terrible. I understand you say he had no right to be there, but he's got the right to unlap himself if he's got a faster car, and he had a faster car at that stage of the race because he had fresh tyres on. So does he jeopardise his own race and just sit behind and waste the tyre wear, pick up even more tyre wear, or does he try and overtake him? All Verstappen had to do was move over, let him go. He probably wouldn't be able to stay with him for a bit and then catch him back up when his tyres have gone, get the blue flags and go back past him. That's what Hamilton said to him straight away. Hamilton said in the lobby bit after, he said he's got the right to overtake there. You should have basically given him more space, which I kind of agree, but it's a hard one. Ocon was still in the wrong, 100%, but Max could have avoided that. So let's hope we get in a top split here. Yeah, that's what I mean. He had no reason to even fight Ocon there. Why do it? Just let him go. And then he's probably going to pull away from Max for a few laps while his tyres are so, like, fresh tyres, the fresh softer compound tyre. He was going to pull away, and then when his tyres start going, he's going to get the blue flags and just go back past him. All Max needed to worry about in that race was Lewis Hamilton. He had a 5-second lead. Didn't need to do it. He didn't need to fight him like that. That's the only thing. It was still Ocon's fault, obviously, but Max will hopefully learn from it and not do it again. I like that he drives with anger, though. I like that. I would rather have drivers that want to be aggressive and want to Especially in F1, there's too many that just scared to make a move. I like that, like Ricardo and Max Verstappen are like that. That's good in my view. I want drivers like that in F1. I want to see people that aren't scared to make a move. So we might be in a top lobby here because there's a few A+ drivers in there. I don't know if that's a top lobby or not. I've got no idea. No, what I'm saying with Ocon, he was in the wrong in a way, but he had the right. He had the right to go for that move. It was within the rules that he could do that. But I think maybe he could have just sat behind Max a bit and just got him on the next straight. Or same with Max. Max should have just sat behind after that move was made. Do you think this is a top split house fire? I have no idea. I would think it is. Looking at the points that some of them are on as well. Let's have a little look at the points. Probably is a top split because the American lobbies are a bit lower. Yeah, I think it is. Or at least it should have some competitive fighting with some of these. I won't forget to burn the fuel as well at the start of this race. I totally forgot to do that in the last one. See you later, Hellfire. Yeah, I've already done a few FIA races on the American. I've noticed they're not the same as the EU lobbies, but that's why I'm going to get out the pits first and not worry about burning fuel, because I just want to get a clean lap in. He's not Car Lamb, trust me. He's Car Lamb is in my esports team, I know he is. At the moment, this is my first FIA lobby in the Americans top split though, because obviously I haven't ranked my American account up that much, so what I noticed in the lower ranks though was it was a little bit messy, but it's the same in the EU really. Lower lobbies are messy also in the EU. my god, why is there cones all over the track? Are they my cones? Have I got... Is cones on or something on this account? I need to turn them off if they are. I don't know why they would be on. I'm praying that is not a corner cut. I didn't get the entry right. It's a better first lap anyway. So at least then I can go back out and try and go for it on the next lap. I mean, yeah, it's up to Calster if he ever wanted to do that. I mean, it depends what time he's got as well. People don't realise the time involved with doing YouTube and editing videos and stuff like that, and the equipment you need to buy as well. I know he could do it from PS4. He could just stream them, I suppose, without obviously having the camera. It'd be up to him. Some people don't like doing stuff like that though. I quite enjoy streaming now, obviously now I've got the equipment. That's the thing as well with YouTube. It takes years to build up. Calster would have an advantage because he'd probably get a good few hundred subscribers straight away, because obviously a lot of people that watch Super GT and myself and Tigeny, but it still takes a lot of effort. One thing I want to do on my channel is more variety in games. Keep the GT pretty much every day, but add more variety in. So, like iRacing, Assetto Corsa, the new Assetto Corsa, when that actually has proper online racing, that is. I don't know if a pole is going to be very good for the Cayman here, because you get swamped into turn one. I think I'll just, do you know what, I'm not even going to burn fuel. I'd rather have a clean track with no traffic and no cars to worry about. cold cup of tea. Ugh. Default. Always default. The only car that you take ABS off is the go-kart. Every other car is default. It's the fastest way. I started playing this game on weak, and so did Calster, I think. But realised everyone was using default. And you instantly gain a good few attempts once you get used to it. That was better. That was quite a bit better. Hopefully that'll be a few tenths up, maybe a tenth up. That was nice. Come on, let's get a good lap in. Nice. Oh, why couldn't I have done this in my EU account? Oh. Come on, let's go for it. Let's get well into the 45, 55s. Not sure on that last corner. Yeah, that was a better lap. 55.7, that's good for the Cayman, I think. That's a good lap for the Cayman. It was a tenth faster. That would have been pole in my EU lobby. That's annoying. I should have warmed up before I went into it properly. That's the problem with me. I take quite a bit of time to warm up. Yeah, Cal, so you were in a Lamborghini though. It's about a second quicker a lap, mate. Come on, be realistic there. The Lamborghini in qualifying should be at least half a second faster than the Cayman, I think. Yeah, that's the problem. Turn 1. I've got two Vipers and the 650S, which I think is the 650S fairly fast on this. I think it is now, isn't it, in Group 4? That could be a bit of a this could be a bit worrying on turn 1. Yeah, the Lamborghini is quite a bit faster at this track. I think the TT is a bit faster than the Lamborghini also. Yeah, I think I said yesterday, I think the Lamborghini would be able to get a low 55 on a perfect lap. I don't think it would get in the 54s. It'd be hard. Yeah, the Merc's good. The SLS is really good here. So would the I imagine the Jag would be good here as well. The F-Type, I reckon that would be a really strong car here. Yeah, Cal said you if you did set it up, mate, you just set it up and then you don't have to worry about uploading all the time to start with. Just do it as and when you can, or stream when you can. It's not like you have to always do it. Concentrate on your obviously education and that if you're like in college and that. He's still quite a reasonably fast driver. I'm a bit worried about that. The Dodge Viper. I need to get him out the slipstream straight away. Let's just hope we don't get bogged down at the start in first gear. Rev the engine. I forgot to do this in the EU race. Is that Humanzi? Yeah. He's not a bad driver, so this might be quite hard with that Dodge behind me. Yeah, let's pray for a clean race. I don't bottle it more than you, Carl said. Jesus. When it matters is when the obviously for these exhibition seasons. I don't think people are taking it that serious. They're not really trying too much. I think like when we get to the proper official season, that's when we see everyone's pace, and that's when it gets a bit more competitive. Obviously, that's when mistakes matter as well. I'm looking forward to the next official season as well. If they can start adding more stuff in, more tracks. I'm hoping they try and keep it more real tracks as well, and less fictional tracks in the FIA. Oh, I don't like them alloys and that. Did you see them? They were horrible. Yeah, Catalunya was a disaster. I just missed my braking. Let's see how much fuel. See, 4% fuel burn. It's worth doing. I started on bloody full fuel in the last race in the EU one. Well, at least we went into second gear. I think he's too far back. I'm not even going to worry about that. If he dives from there, it's silly. Come on, let's get out the slipstream. Let's go for it straight away. I went in too fast. I'm really nervous about that corner. Got away with it, I think, yeah. What is he doing? It'll get back in the slipstream at the end here though, because it's so fast to dodge. But nearly in it. I did that nice, that might get me back out. Yeah, that was nice. Back out the range again. He's in the slipstream again. This is going to be quite hard, this. Hopefully his tyres will go on lap 3 a bit. That was better through there anyway. I gained a big chunk of time then. That car, I don't know whether it's solid or not. It's really messing me entry up because you can't run wide through that corner. No, you don't have to stop. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I really don't know. I'm really nervous about that car, if it's gonna be a solid car or not. don't know what to do. Do I stay out and just, because he's going to have to pit in that, and I've got a good solid lead already. I feel like it's going to be a risk if I pit. I just don't know. What I'm liking the look of at the moment is my rear tyre wear, because I've had no dirty air. The rear tyres are looking good. Oh, that car got in the way. No, I'm gonna pit. I'm gonna pit. I want fresh tires. That car, I don't know whether he just sat there or whether it's a glitch. Gave him the slipstream with that. I forgot about that car on the wide line and totally messed me up. I've binned it. P2 has binned it. Oh, it's the bug, isn't it? It's the it's got the daily race bug. So that car was racing. He actually wasn't there. It's just the bug. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Oh yeah, increasing the lead. I got on the power really nicely. should start pulling away a bit now with the tyre wear. You know, one thing I've changed, I've gone to more front bias. If you notice in the EU race, I had one to the rear. I've changed it for this to neutral, and it feels better. Feels more stable at the rear. Which is why I changed it, obviously. Oh, don't be a tyre penalty. I'm going to back off. I give it a little lift then off the throttle because I think that would have been a penalty, but under the new system now, if you cut a corner and you show that you lift off the throttle, it shouldn't give you a penalty. I think without that car in the wrong place as well, we would have been a bit further in the lead, probably about another second ahead here, maybe near 4 seconds, but that car wrecked my in-lap. That was solid. Not a bad finishing time either. Obviously I lost a second when we had that issue, so that's where the second lost from the practice race, when I had that issue behind going into the final corner. So we lost quite a big chunk of time doing that. The reason we're happy with that, there were some fast drivers there, to be fair. $15.46, nice. Your Alfa Romeo though, OP on tyres. Did you no stop it or pit or what? I think I could have got that down to a 15.50, but no faster than that, I don't think. I don't think I could get much faster than that in the Porsche. Just the tyres on lap 4, they just start fading. All right, yeah, because you were in oh yeah, I forget your B rate at the moment because you're working it up, aren't you? Yeah, one stop's definitely faster. What are the next races? Let's have a little look now. What are the next tracks? Let's just save that. It was quite an interesting race because it got kept on it by Humanzi. I think we would have had that even if Humanzi didn't get the cut because we pulled out a lead before then as well. I think we would have had a couple of second lead over him. Not bad. I'm happy with that. Much better than the EU race anyway. At least it makes up for it. At least now I can make up for a bad race. Go on the American account. I'm in top splits now. I should get quite a big chunk of points for that. I'm going to go on the Kudos Prime and see how many points I got for that. Oh, the Subaru will be horrible around there because it's slow in a straight line. It's got terrible tyre wear. It's just, I mean, it might have good traction out the corners, but it's just got so little straight line speed. Right, let's just have a little look. I don't think we got time for open lobbies tonight because obviously the missus got to be up early for work and I've got to get up to take the kids to school. So let's just have a little look at. I'll be on tomorrow though in the day streaming. Might do. Yeah, streaming in the day tomorrow because the update. I want to see what's on it, but let's have a little look at this. So we've just done Monza. Oh, Red Boring. That's a good one for my Porsche. I'm looking forward to that one. That'll be a nice one for the Group 3 Porsche. I feel like that's going to be a very good track. I feel like it's going to be good for the Porsche, but I feel like the Alfa Romeo will be good there as well. Expressway Central Inner Loop. You never remember which track that is on with them. And then reverse infield. Let's see the nations. Let's see if we can do nations next week. Hiya, Brian. So N200. No. See, I'm just not interested in stuff like that. Or that. Because that's going to be I'd have to set my wheel up and move everything round. So going from one race to the other, it's just a pain and I hate doing it. I'll do that though. And I'll do that. I'll do the final 2 nations races, I think. Obviously, I'm not going to get 4 races done in that, I don't think. Because I've only done 1 so far. I started doing the F1, but I had to bail it. Yeah. It's one of them, though. Although it's stupid, I kind of like that they've done this to the penalty system because it makes you be more aware of penalties. But I do understand, obviously, it is stupid, but you have to be that much more aware. Now, I got punished in the EU race for it. Because you're actually getting affected by the penalties, whereas you used to be able to just carry on driving. At Monza as well, you could slowly get rid of it without even affecting you. And then it wouldn't affect you. Now, these penalties are actually having an effect on the race. So, in a way, I think it's a good move what they've done. It's just, obviously, if it's not going to gain you much. So what I did, though, I definitely cut a corner. And under the new update, if you lift off as soon as you've cut the corner off the throttle and just show that you've lifted, it shouldn't give you a penalty. It didn't give me one when I'm pretty sure I cut it. Yeah, I like the new system, Mark. But that was definitely a cut that I did. I'm pretty sure that was worth a penalty. What lap was it? Let's have a little look before we end the stream. Because I'm pretty sure that was worth a penalty. What are we going to get? It'll be the road car. I guarantee it'll be one of the road cars. It won't be the Group 1 car. Oh, I think I've already got it. I've got that car. Oh, well. Do you know what would be nice if they did on the daily races? That it cannot, I mean, the daily cars, if it can't be a car you've already got, the system should know and pick other cars so that you don't get doubles, because it's just a waste otherwise. Yeah, if you just lift off the throttle, show that you've lifted under the, let me show you where it says it before we do this, because I remember reading it in the update notes that have gone, if you show the game that you've lifted so you're not gaining a time, in theory it shouldn't give you the penalty. So where was it? It was where is it? Yeah, there. Right. Where is it? So shortcut penalties were originally assessed as soon as the car returned to the track. They will now be performed a short time after the car returns to the track. Also, a shortcut penalty will not be applied if the car returns to the track in an unstable state after a shortcut, or when the driver intentionally decelerates after returning to the track. So as long as you lift off, I don't think you have to lift too much either. From what I've been working out in the public lobbies, as long as you're not gaining time, it seems to know that you're not gaining time. Let's have a little look at lap 6. I'm pretty sure it would have been a penalty. Load this up and let's see it right. Oh, what's happened? We might have a bit of a bug here. Oh, there you go. Let's see that car, how much that car messed me up as well on this lap. I totally forgot about it going into the corner. Yeah, that wasn't my sneeze, that was the missus. Oh, it wasn't that lap, was it? It was the next lap. It messed me up on that lap as well a bit. Yeah. But this, look at this car. So we had a car that was just parked in the track, and no one knew if it was solid or not, or if it was ghosted, because it was showing as solid. So going into the final corner, I totally forgot about it again. And I lost quite a big chunk of time, because you go into the corner and then I had to back out and go that way. I had to go round it, so I lost a good second and a half there at least. But let's go and check lap 6. I think it was lap 6. It was on the, was it on this corner or the, was it not? It might have been lap 7 actually. Let's just check lap 7. Let's just have a little look, because it should give it if you're over the white lines by quite... Yeah, see, I think that would have been a penalty. I'm pretty sure that would have been. I don't know. I think the system would have given it for that. I'm not too sure. Not sure. Yeah, you can get away with a lot, but normally if your right-hand tyre is over the white line, it normally does penalise you a bit. It definitely felt like I've got a penalty for less than that before. Yeah, I don't know. It could have just been the fact. Let's just check it wasn't a different lappers also. But that was quite a big chunk off it. I'll be able to tell if that was it. Anyway, let's just check the throttle. Yeah, there. Give it a little lift there. So that's what I think it was. That's a thumbnail. That's a track limit thumbnail. I mean, let's be honest, like, iRacing has worse track limits than that a lot of the time, so you can't really say anything about like real drivers. Because iRacing has some like quite dubious track limits. You only have to go to Watkins Glen on iRacing and turn 1 and watch what people do. You just drive straight out on the left hand side. Spa's quite strict on iRacing though, but then a lot of tracks are really lenient. But I prefer, in a way, it's better. It kind of judges it by it kind of judges it in a correct way on iRacing. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't. I had to just lift. I backed off just in case, though, because I didn't want to risk it. It wasn't worth risking getting a penalty on that lap. Right, gonna end the stream there anyway. Thanks for everyone who donated. Thank you for all the subscriptions. There's quite a few that I haven't gone through. Let me just have a little. Mr. QBA33, thank you for subscribing. Joey Fernandez, thank you for subscribing. Mr. Harvey, thank you for subscribing. I think I did some of them other ones. I think they were done. But I'm gonna get on tomorrow morning and stream whether the daily lobbies have been fixed. So might do some daily races on the American account again, starting from last. And just see if it's been fixed, because that'll be a good way to see, because you're at least going to see the cars at the back. Make sure it's been fixed and see what else has been added, if anything's been changed, any BOP changes, anything like that might have happened. We'll have a little look and see. Lazy Dog donated knock 200. Thank you very 200 knock. Thank you very much for that great racing tonight. I appreciate that donation massively. Thank you very much. That's a lot of money. Thank you. Oh, the maintenance. It will begin in 5 hours. So, right, what time? Let me just check. So it's 4 o'clock. It starts the maintenance, 4 in the morning till 6 a.m. I think. So I'll get the update done early anyway, because I'll be up taking the kids to school, and then we'll stream some daily races on the American account. And I'm not doing, the reason I'm not doing the EU account is because everyone's cheated like so badly. At least on the American account, it makes no difference because I'll be starting last anyway. So thank you for all the subscribers, all the donations. Thank you very much there to Lazy Dog for that late donation there. I appreciate that massively. And thank you for everyone who just came into the stream and just watched. I appreciate it. We had over 400 viewers. I think it was 430 or 440 viewers at one point, which is massive. I can't believe that. So great to see that we had that amount in the stream. Insane. Thank you very much. I'll see you all tomorrow. See you all again.